I'm Bob Cullifer from Chesapeake, Virginia.
And so what's your car we got here today?
1936 Ford. What used to be originally from the factory a 3-window coupe. And I cut the top off of it about 23 years ago and hand built the convertible top bows. Designed the door glass. I wanted it swoopy. So, and it turned out to be this automobile. Painted mocha, same color as you would put in when you put cream in your sugar. Turns to mocha with burgundy. Of course, it's typical Mustang 2 front suspension, drop spindles, 355 Chevy, 5-speed Ford Warner transmission, 8-inch Ford rear end, some old Maverick bucket seats, and along with a lot of Bob Drake stuff, the new chrome and bumpers and stuff like that. A lot of old parts. But yeah, that was 75,000 miles ago.
Wow.
That's my wife in there enjoying it.
Hello.
Enjoying the dry, being dry in the car.
Staying dry.
Yeah, but 44 dash that I had a parts car at the time when I building this car. I said, need to build that, put that 44 dash in this car because it gave me more room for AC and all the good stuff, you know, than the flat.
How many years have you had the car now?
23.
23
Yeah.
years.
I built it, finished it in about 2000.
And
Yeah.
rain, shine, you out enjoying it.
Yeah,
You
that's
and your
what
wife out having a good time.
That's what it's all about, man.
So
Don't let the rain, sunshine. It's been in all kinds of weather. A little bit of ice storms once in a while and stuff, but I built them to drive.
That's awesome. Like I was saying earlier, there's no trailer queens here.
No.
These guys build these cars and love them and take them out.
Abuse
Enjoy
them. You know, abuse the things. You know, hit the highway, hit the potholes and everything, just like your late model. But if you built it one time, so if you break it, you can fix it again.
You know exactly what to do with it.
But hopefully that ain't gonna happen. As you can see, it's got a lot of modifications, like the tail lights. On a 36, they usually bolt up here. But I took them and dropped them an inch, took an inch out of here to shorten it because they're long stalks, and molded it in like a custom would, you know, and dropped it down. All this stuff right here, this is gas feeding a Mustang tank from 65, 66. Got a great trunk area. When I built the trunk, I planned for storage, a couple of chairs in there, and then you got package tray for junk, you know, glass cleaner and stuff, and there's still enough room in here for 2 nice suitcases. And so you can hit the highway. You can spend a couple of weeks in this car, just living out of it, basically, you know.
Just enjoying life.
It's got the room behind the seat. It just worked out great. And when I started out with just a body that was had been a parts car over the years, and had doors that were removed from the car. There was no hinges. They had been taken off for somebody else's project. So, and I had a beat up 35 Ford frame that was kind of cut up all, you know, so I had to fix all that. And then I had to find the rest of the car, which was 4 fenders, a deck lid, the hood, the headlights, basically everything, see. And so I went to Charlotte, then in Carolina and found 4 fenders for it, steel fenders, mind you. And the deck lid can't come from Joe's Hot Rod Shop in New Ump, Minnesota. Found one down there. The hood and the headlights and the grill come out of Dick's Spadeo's, York, Pennsylvania, up in the flea market at York Show. So it was like Johnny Cash's car, one piece at a time.
One piece at a time.
That's right.
So it's an all steel car, no
all
glass.
Steel. Now, if I had to, I talked to the 36 Ford guys at the time, 20-some years ago. They said, if you find steel fenders, you're going to be a lucky guy. So I was a lucky guy. I went to Charlotte flea market and walked out in the field, walking through several lanes. There's my four fenders laying there, you know? So, and you got this guy sitting in the back of the pickup truck, and he's looking at the four fenders and a couple other things he had on the ground. And I said, do I need to sit down before I ask you how much of them fenders? He said, no, man, $1,600 for all four of them, you know? And back 23 years ago, I was buying cars for $1,600 and drive them home, basically, you know? So anyway, I said, I'll take them right now. So because I knew there'd be somebody else out there looking for fenders.
Yeah.
And the best time to buy something is when you stand in front of it. And I knew if I walked away and come back, they'd be gone. So I paid him for them, and I took them fenders home. Same thing at Daytona when I found it at the flea market down there.
When you was carrying them to your truck, how many people wanted to buy them from
I think I hit them.
you?
No, they're not for sale, junk. But anyway, yeah, so I was real lucky in finding the fenders and all for the thing. Steel fenders, and of course the deck lid, and that was all trust the guy, you know. He said, yeah, I got some deck lids on for a 36. I said, what kind of shape are they in? He said, oh, they're workable. But you know, workable to some people ain't the same as workable to me, see.
Exactly.
So anyway, but he went home, I paid him for it, and he went back to New York and packaged up and sent it to me, and sure enough, it was pretty good shape, just at the bottom corners. Of course, you got to take them apart to work them and everything. But that worked out great. Then I had to, once I put the custom top on, I had to have my interior guy design and sew that top up because there was nothing to go by because of the swoopy top, and it was a one-off.
You had to make patterns.
Because it was a 36-3 though, you know, and there was no patterns. He had to make this pattern and then cut it up. This is the second top in 23 years. See, I just replaced this top probably 4 or 5 years ago. The other one had this shrinkage thing going on. But yeah, and this is my bride here. She's been I built the car and she fed me.
Fed you. How long you two been together, if you don't mind me asking?
55 years.
55 years, double nickel.
Yep, 55 years. Yep.
Well, that happens to be my age.
Well, there you go.
55. So y'all got married in 68, I take it.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah. Yep, sure
still
did.
Smiling, still loving life, right?
Yeah, doing this much as we
So
can.
It was awesome.
Yep.
Well, man, it's a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for telling me about your car, and it's
Appreciate-
beautiful.
But let me know when so I can watch it on your
Will do.
YouTube now. Yep.
I can enlarge it a little bit.
All right.
This is the car.
Pieces of it.
This is the chassis that you see sitting right here, right now.
Wow.
No floorboard in it. No floorboard.
Well, that'll pick the whole video.
I
We'll
know.
give it a shot.
He's on the trail. He's got it loaded on the trailer, and he's standing on the trailer because there's no floorboard, and the car is sitting on the chassis. That's the way he pulled it in the backyard the day he brought it home.
That's
And
something.
here it is.
From there,
75,000 miles later.
I wouldn't have,
Y'all are enjoying
I wouldn't attempt to do that now. I'm too old,
it.
you know.
Yes. Here we
all
go.
made by hand.
So here's the top,
Bobby Built is his nickname. So
and the bows were all made by hand with steel tube and bar stock. He handmade the hinges and the pivots for this. Remember, this car was originally a coupe, didn't have a convertible top, and he cut the top off of it and made all of this. Said it took him 2.5 years to build this car from the time he got it home to where you see it today. Beautiful.